Hi! Welcome to How to Kill Deadlift Solo. We're going to do this without any action skills, so that you can pick the character you want. I would save your action skills for dealing with anyone that drops down to attack you, but we'll have a look at that fight in a bit more detail in a bit. If you just want to see the fight, skip ahead to the 2:10 mark. I'll put a link in the description, so have a look down below. Click show more and there's a shortcut there. But first of all, I'm just going to talk you through some of the bits and pieces in the prep. First of all, there he is. First of all, weapons. I have a pistol that does what, 230 times 2 damage at level 28 or 27, 28, which is really good. It's effectively a shotgun in pistol form. A shield, a green shield that's got what, about 1100 health, Moxie's probe, which we're not using, and a couple of sniper rifles, one flesh and one shock. The flesh does about 520 damage, the shock does about 440. I was looking for a shock weapon that would do about 500 damage. That alone will get you through this. But while I was doing it, I found the flesh, so I just put them side by side. Also farming. You want to farm regolith range until you're level 28. Trust me, it's going to make it easier for the rest of the game if you just level up and grind a little bit here. And regolith range is a great place to do it, because this first bit before deadlift, there are 2 chests and 1 loop of all the guys here, like all the bandits, scavs, whatever they are. Getting these chests will get you about 2 bars on your experience level. So you do that 5 times, you've got 10 chests and gone up a level. And in 10 chests you're probably going to find enough gear there's going to be at least 1 decent sniper rifle in there, and probably a decent shotgun or pistol to be able to use against deadlift. There are other ways to do it, but I wanted to also combine it with the dead weight challenge so that you don't use the jump pads. Don't forget, you can go back to normal mode and go farm Concordia for weapons and legendaries. There you go, there's that there. And deadlift's attacks, this is really the only real pain, those balls that pop out every time he jumps. This took me about 3 goes to get right, so that's why you're not seeing him spawn here, and I start with a disillusioned. But ideally you just want to go in here with your shock rifle and try and hit him with criticals. He's got a really big head, so despite the fact that I'm missing all the criticals, it really shouldn't be hard to get him. And you can see with just 2 or 3 hits, I've taken him down about 25% of his health. So a few good criticals with a 400 or so weapon is really going to mess him up. Once he goes out of sight, you just want to tuck behind here. Now I got lucky on this one because he drops down to here so I can see him. There'll be times where he disappears for extended periods of time, but don't worry, just sit there, you're going to be fine. He'll drop down there eventually, which is when you pick him off. Occasionally a moonstruck will drop in here, and that's when you want to use your shotgun or your pistol. Just switch weapon and take them out. As long as you can take out the guys in the run up here relatively quickly, you're going to be fine taking out those guys. Now it is generally going to be moonstrucks who come down to annoy you here, because they're the ones that kind of jump around and drop down, and moonstrucks don't tend to have shields, so if you've got a fire weapon, again it's going to do a bit more damage. But you just basically want to hide behind that girder, wait for deadlift to come into view, and then just pick him off. And again, if you've got a shock sniper that does about 500 damage, you don't need the fire sniper. Non-element sniper will do the same, just shock will melt his shields much more quickly. And if you want to get a shock resistant shield yourself, or just elemental resist, that's going to help. You can see he really doesn't have much health at all. A fire weapon hitting him in the head takes about off half his health. And I miss kind of all the time. But there he is, dead. Pretty straightforward fight once you know what to do. And as long as you are level 28 and have a sniper rifle, which you can get from the chests in regolith range, which is the lead up, you're going to do absolutely fine. It's only annoying because you've probably come in underleveled, so please do just grind a little bit. It'll pay dividends later in the game, and regolith isn't such a bad place to grind. Anyway, with that in mind, I'm going to leave you with the badass challenges on the left for regolith range, if there are any more you need to get, and on the right for Triton flats. I will see you in the next video. Bye.